Oh my God, there's a huge tractor coming. Please don't hurt her. She's only beautiful, don't do it. Oh God, I'm so scared. Oh, the rims. Oh, Josh, help me. Oh, it's happening. Oh no, don't you fucking dare. Oh, no, the car, cheers mate. Oh, he's laughing at me. Oh God. Oh God, that was a scary moment for everyone. What's up guys? So today you join me from the driver's seat of Josh's Toyota Aristo. A lot of you may know on the channel, if you've been watching for a while, this is actually my old car. Now this obviously being the Toyota Aristo, it's got the 2JZ twin turbo VVTi engine. This one, with the mods that have been done, we're expecting around 380 brake horsepower. Obviously it hasn't been rolling roaded, so I can't give a true figure, but if you put certain things on these engines, they run the same sort of brake horsepower, so we're expecting around 380 with this one. Jumping in this car straight away though, it's just a peaceful, beautiful drive. It really is. You are in the lap of luxury in this car. The seats and the sort of seating position is just such a nice place to be. It's stupidly comfortable. You've got the huge armrest, which I am the biggest fan of ever. I absolutely love these big armrests in these Aristos. Just the seating position itself, it's just so nice. You're able to just sit here, lounge back, you know, let the car do all the work if you want it to. Now, unlike the GS 300s, these Aristos are very different in very many ways. These obviously have the twin turbo 2JZ engine. These also actually come with four-wheel steering, which I didn't actually know when I had it. Shh, don't tell anyone. But this one's obviously had the lockout bar put on the back. You know, a lot of these seem to have problems with the four-wheel steering on the back of them. So the lockout bars are quite a common modification on these. Now this Aristo is sat on HSD Monopro Coilovers. It's still very, very comfortable. You don't get a lot of bangs, you don't get a lot of contact with the road, which is fantastic. I personally, if you're going to have something this big and this luxurious, you don't really want to ruin it by putting cheap, horrible, nasty coilovers on it. Don't get me wrong, you can't actually get cheap, nasty coilovers for these type of cars. It's just nice to see these HSD Monopros still give a great comfort, because that's what this car is all about. Comfy, cruising, and then when you want to put your foot down, all hell breaks loose and turbos happen. Like that. This one, I think it had a very nice life until the guy before me had it. Basically, and I'll insert a clip now, he put some wide rotor wheels on it, very, very cool wheels, but he'd taken a scaffold pole to the rear arches to make it happen. So as we come onto a nice bit of road, we'll see what the power's like in this 2JZ Aristo. So plug my foot. Oh wow. Oh, I forgot how fast it is. With these, and if you've never driven one, the twin turbos sort of work, the first turbo comes in at say 2,000, 2,500 RPM, but then around 4,000 to 5,000 the second turbo comes in. So when you think that all the power is there, there's a sudden kick of something else, which is the second turbo, and it just fucking flies down the road. It really does. It's so fast for what it is. You think this car is big, this is a big car, and it's able to, let's be honest, get to the speed limit very, very quickly. Oh, she is so fast. Oh, I love this car. So guys, here we are. Toyota Aristo. Doesn't she look so beautiful? Oh. Anyway, let's have a look around this Toyota Aristo. Now, straight away, obviously from the standard ones, this has the Serialnine body kit on it. So this composes of the front arches, or wings I should say, are a lot more bulged out than usual. So you've got this fantastic looking bulge on the side. You've got sort of a gill here cut into the sort of side of it there. Love the front of how it looks, you know, with these arches on. Really, really pokes it right out. Obviously, with this bit here, you do get an end cap, but we were, you know, umming and ahhing about it, and I think I prefer it like this. It just cuts the line of the car a bit nicer, but that's just, you know, our opinion. This one has also got the chromed out front grille. Usually they're a little bit sort of a black textured colour along there. But you can scrape it all off and there's this fantastic looking chrome underneath. Usually when they come into the country, they've got a Lexus badge or they're badged up as a Lexus, which is a bit of a shame because this is actually a Toyota. But it's nice that that was bought by Josh and stuck on the front. Coming around the front, you've got the TTE lip down here. Accentuates the front of the car. They always look so much better with these lips on them. You can get the G-Ready, whatever you want to call it, front lips. I'm not a big fan of them. I think this is the way to go with these. You've also got the yellow fog lights as well. Obviously, being a Japanese car, yellow fog lights go very well. Eagle-eyed viewers as well will notice the private plate V300, because this is actually a V300 and it's a Vertex edition, so VEX, Vertex, so it all works pretty well. As well, on the front you've got the Speed Hunters Japanese symbols across the top. Really do like that sticker, works very well with this car. Coming around the side, the wheels are SSR Koenig, I think I've said that right, 18-inch by 10, and coming around the back you've got the 11-inch rears with a ET of 22 again, but these have got a 25mm spacer to sort of broaden the car out a bit more. Obviously, coming around the back as well, you've got this huge arch on the back, all bolted, riveted on. Very, very nice job. Big shout out to the guys that helped Josh with this, and Josh himself for putting all the work and the time in. I just love the way it sits. It just sits so big and bulky, and hopefully the GoPro can pick it up. But the size of the tyre, and you know how broad the back is on this car, it's fucking huge. Looks absolutely massive. Coming around the back as well, you've had the spoiler that's usually on these has been taken off, smoothed over, badge has been taken off, smoothed over, and a new one's been put on. This has actually had a complete respray as well. So this respray is, you know, literally a month or two old, and where Josh is a perfectionist, he really wanted to go all in, especially when you put in the kit on it. It sort of had to happen. The exhaust as well is a HKS Car Back Exhaust, which sounds awesome on this car. Really do like the look and the sound of that. So yeah, a lot of people may know this is my old car. Obviously it did look nothing like this when I had it, and every time I see it and now driving it round, it just makes me miss it more and more. It's just everything I would want in a car. It's luxurious, you know, there's loads of space for everything, it's stupidly comfortable, it's got every gadget and gizmo in the world on it. And it's got the unbelievable looks outside. It looks so good. Yeah, pretty much in love with this one. Power! Oh, she's so fast. So executive right now. Oh, I love it. It's hard for me to be fair with this one, where I have the biggest love in the world for it, and it's one of my old cars. I will always be in love with it, and I will always, you know, share a huge respect for it. And I have huge respect for Josh for putting the time, effort, money into making this, you know, the car it is today. Because when he got it, it was nothing like this. It was a ropey piece of shit, if I'm quite honest, when I had it. I drive a lot of cars, and this one's my favourite, because this is the one that got away for me. This was the car that I saved and waited for, and then had to give up, which is, you know, one of those things, you know, we all have to give up cars sometimes, but to me, this is the one that got away. You know what I mean? This is the car that really just, every time I look at it, I go, fuck, why did I sell it? What an idiot. So yeah, I think overall, although, you know, I'm very partial to this car, don't get me wrong, what an unbelievable car it is. You know, you've got the power from the twin turbo 2JZ engine, although, you know, it's pretty good on fuel, don't get me wrong, if you're not in boost constantly, but you know, the fuel could get to you if you keep an eye on it. But I think, to me, knowing that that engine's up there, I couldn't care less what the petrol's up to. You know, it's just nice to have that sort of power in this car. To me, it's one of the best cars ever. It's just a shame that you don't ever see them. I think, you know, there's just not enough of them on the roads today. And in here, I think, you know, I'm again partial to this car, so I love the cabin. I love, you know, the big screen with all your touch screen heating, cooling controls. You've got your heated seats down here. You've got a power button. The only thing I can sort of relay back with the power button is that, you know, the gear changes seem to be, you know, a bit more drawn out, so you can get more power out of it. And obviously in the Aristos you've got the buttons on the steering wheel, so you've got down on the front and up on the back. It really is something else. And, you know, to date, and this is my personal opinion, this is the best car I've ever driven. It really is, just because it does everything that I would want it to. And you look like a fucking mafia boss driving down the road, which is sick. I do think this car would be unbelievable as a motorway cruiser. You know, I think in Japan this would have been, you know, a businessman's car to get to his meetings very, very quickly. It's just great that Toyota took, you know, the Lexus shell and put the 2JZ in it. It's just awesome to me. I think this shoot was more of a thank you letter to this car. And I think only car guys will get it. When you find a car that you really like and it just does everything in your mind that you've wanted it to do, you know, you are forever grateful to that car for letting you feel that way. And I think this is what this video is all about. It's a thank you letter to this car, because to me, it don't get any better. This is the best of the best. Oh, we've got an accident. It's happened. Someone has completely stopped in the fast lane on the dual carriageway, or the overtaking lane, I should say. She's just sat there. Not the best idea ever. Also this week, FYD Apparel will have a new automotive t-shirt available to you guys. It's a limited run of the EK9 Type R, Josh's EK9 Type R actually, that was featured on the channel a couple of times. Awesome car that, so it's only right it got itself a little t-shirt. So yeah, stupidly hyped about that. Should be an awesome t-shirt. I can't wait to show you all that one. Ooh, there's an ambulance coming the wrong side of the road. He's going for it. So good. So guys, I hope you liked the video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys. Oh! Oh! Oh!